Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Last week, we talked about jhana. We are going to discuss about the Indriya group. So as you know that when the first Mahakusala Jeta arises, it arises together with the 56 specific mental dhamma, mental concomitant, as well as 9 Jivapanaka, with the 9 Jivapanaka dhamma, altogether 65, are listed in the Dhammasaṅgaṇī, first page of the Dhammasaṅgaṇī. The Athasalini, Anubbhava Gosa Mahadira, trying to explain as much as possible about these dhammas. Okay, that's why we are following his explanation. So very soon, I think we will finish the first about the Dhamma, mental concomitants that arise together with the first Mahakusala Jeta. Then the other Mahakusala Jeta will be easily understood. Okay, if we study these things. So why the Buddha mentioned about this Dhamma, how the past Mahakusala Jeta arise together with the is a mental concomitance. So there we can make a group among these dhammas. So the first group is the Phassa Panjamaka group, the Phassa 5. Phassa, the 5th one. And then after that is followed by the what? Phassa and then jhana. Okay, jhana group like a Vidaka Vijana. So last week we already discussed about the jhana. And then after that is followed by the Indriya faculty. In our university also we have a 4 faculty, right? I need to remind you not to forget our university, IDBMU, right? Because we are far away. We are for in this moment we are far away from our university. So that's why maybe if it keeps a long time, if it keeps up a long time away from the university, maybe we may forget. That's why. So we have a 4 faculty, right? So at our university, what about how many faculties within ourselves? That's it. We can divide it into, how to say, physical faculty as well as mental faculty, right? We have a physical faculty, something like eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body. So these are physical faculties. So when we study about the in the Samojaya chapter, there are about 22 indriyas there mentioned. The list of 22 indriyas are provided over there. There you can see Chakundariya, Sodindariya, Kanindariya, Jevandariya, Kaindariya, and so on. And also in many suttas, discourses, the Buddha uh, give a training to the monks, to his disciple monks, disciple nuns, and so on. So, to what? To control, to keep restraint, okay, to keep our faculties restrained or under restraint. So, Indriya Samvara Sila, right? Faculty, very important uh, instruction of the Buddha. Because if we fail to control our faculties, then it will be, how to say, ourselves internally, we will be internally what? The flow of the what? Avijja and dominance. Okay? That's why the Buddha says, Chakundariyan, Asavudam, Avijja, Domanasu, Babaka, Agusala, Dhamma, Anwasaweyo, will flow in. The evil Dhamma, unwholesome Dhammas will flow into our mind if we keep our faculties unrestrained or without restraining. So that's why the Buddha repeatedly explained about this, the importance of restraint of the faculties. This is about, so because of all the, always we are coming into contact with the with objects, right? Sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch, even in the mental thought. So if we let it flow in, so if we let objects contact with our sensitivities without restraint, without sati, without banya, then there will be many millions and millions of agusala dhamma, unwholesome dhammas there will be. So then later on it will be unstoppable. Okay, we will be under the total control of unwholesome dhammas. That's why it is important to keep our physical faculties under control. So also there are mental faculties. Okay, uh, whenever Mahakusala Jeta arise or whatever Kusala Jeta, whatever Jeta arise, there will be faculties. So the faculties, I don't know how do you understand about the English word faculty, but the Pali word is Indriya. Indriya has a controlling power. Uh, it has a controlling power in their at their respective domain, at their respective sphere, okay, at their respective region. It has a complete control, even though it is in the commentary. It is under the explained with the simile or the under the ministers, okay, simile of the ministers. So ministers has a, for example, a ministry of a minister for health and sport. So it has a total control over its own ministry, okay, ministry of health and sport. So also, so each faculty has a the total control on their own sphere, own region. But it is not like the king or not like the president. Okay, the king and the president have the control over even over the faculties. Okay, so that is compared to adipati. Okay, adipati is like the supreme control. So like the president as well as like the king or monarch, universal monarch. So, but India has a control uh, at their respective spheres or respective domain, respective area. So that point we have to keep in mind before we talk about the India. So when a Mahakusala Jeta arises, mental faculties serve, some of the mental faculties serve uh, as a faculty, as a faculty. So among them, the Buddha listed that there are how many faculties? Saddha, Viriya, Saddhendriya, Viriyendriya, Saddhendriya, Samadhendriya, Panyendriya, and then what? Manendriya, Somanasendriya, and then Jividendriya. Altogether, eight mental concomitants participate in the function of or in the rising of a Mahakusala Chitta. Okay, playing their respective role as an Indriya. So here on the I think I need to make it bigger. Is it okay? Can you see?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Saddhendriya, here starting from there. Saddhendriya. Saddhendriya, Viriyendriya, Saddhendriya, Samadhendriya, Panyendriya, Manendriya, Somanasindriya, and then Jividendriya. So altogether, among the 22 faculties, 22 Indriya, here, 8 Indriya plays or participate in this arising of a Mahakusala Citta. Something like a head of department, okay? Indriya is a head of a department, okay? Head of a department or dean of the faculty, okay? So and every company they may have a how to say Asia department, okay, or many other finance department or many other departments are there. So like a head of a department, the faculties like a Saddha, Viriya, Sati, Samadhi, Panya, they play the important role or main role in their respective field. So respective field is a what? For the Saddha, it has a controlling power over what? Saddhendriya, Sambasadana Lakana, Pasadana Rasa. So, in the case of making the clarity of a mind, okay, in order to make the clarity of a mind, make the mind clear. So, without Saddha, our mind will be deluded. Maybe how to say, polluted. Pollution is there, maybe like the water. Now the water is polluted, water pollution is there. So also air pollution also very, very high nowadays. Water also polluted, air also polluted, earth also polluted. Uh, everything is how to say, pollution, under the pollution. That's why we lost our resistant power, or immune system is going down. That's why the human beings become, how to say, uh, become a less immune system. They have their immune system is getting weaker and weaker, because previously we are on the better. We have a better support from the environment. Okay, environment is a very clean, pure water, and also air also. So, and also we have a lot of plants. They give oxygen and so on. That's why we human beings become very strong. But nowadays, many people, with the advancements of the science, with the greedy mind of the people, and then what happened? They destroy the water and polluted. This is a big problem. So, and that under this condition, in this condition, what happened? Environment, they cannot provide uh, enough power, enough energy for us to be strong enough. Okay, that's why we are we become vulnerable. Okay, vulnerable. Human life, it become vulnerable. So here, that's why pollution. So also, we have to keep in mind that if our mind is polluted, it means our mind is influenced by the greed, hatred, delusion, or whatever. Unwholesome mental concomitants, unwholesome mental entities, then the, our mind will be polluted. With a polluted mind, once the mind is polluted, then what happens? It become a weak. Okay, it weak. It become a weak, and also not strong enough, not healthy enough. That's why, in order to purify the mind, in order to clarify, in order to make the clarity of the mind, Sada plays a very important role. So in that case, Sada, in that function, in that sphere, Sada is a head. Okay. In the case of, in the function of what, clarifying the mind, or in the case of making the mind clear, Sada played a very important role. Sada is a leader. So we need to strengthen our Sada, right? We need to strengthen, we have to know ourselves. That's very important. We have to know ourselves. The Buddha's message is very clear to the human society, human beings, or all beings, that you know yourself. Okay, we have to know ourselves first. That's why in the Masatipatthana Sutta, the Buddha, maybe every Satipatthana, the Buddha give instruction that in order to observe, okay, in order to pay attention internally, okay, ajattam wakaye kaya nupasi viharati, something like that, to pay attention internally. So nowadays, many people, most of the people, they are trying to connect to the outside, okay, trying to get a connection outside. So at the same time, they forget to connect within himself or herself. This is a big problem. If we fail to connect, or if we lost connection within ourselves, with our mentality and materiality, then we will not be able to recognize whether we are weak, whether our mind is polluted or not, and also whether our physical body is under attack or not. So in that case, we will not we will not be able to give any remedy to this weakness or the mentality weakness or the physical weakness. That's why we have to pay attention to ourselves, and also we have to check whether our faith, our sada, our good mentalities, wholesome mentalities are weak or not, or our mind is polluted or not. We have to check, and then we can keep balance. So with the sada is very powerful in that case. So in many discourses, the sada is explained what. I think you have heard about the alavaga. Alavaga. Have you ever heard about the alavaga? Alavaga Oga. Alavaga Oga. He was very cruel to the Buddha. When the Buddha visited his abode, then he got very angry with the Buddha. So that's why he wanted to throw the Buddha away from his palace. Then, but the Buddha was very clever. That's why the Buddha is very clever. That's why he followed his word. He tried to soften the Buddha, trying to soften the mind, the heart of the Alavaka. Then Alavaka consider, okay, if you do like this, I will ask the question. One of the question of the Alavaka is what? Kain Suda wait and Buddhisasa sitam. Okay. So wait them. Veda is a treasure, okay, jewelry, or jewel, or genes, we can simply say. So what is the highest or the biggest, the greatest wealth uh, for the human being, for the beings in this world? So Allah asks. Then the Buddha replied that Sadhida Vedam, okay, Sada is the most the greatest wealth. Okay, Sadhida Vedam Buddhisasa Siddham. So Saddha is the greatest wealth for the human being, for us, for every being. Understand that without clarity of the mind, we cannot continue good things. Okay, we cannot make good things happen in our mind. We cannot do dana. Okay, we will not be able to even concentrate to pay attention to the function of the generosity without the clarity of the mind. So sometimes maybe you are doing dana, offering food or requisites, and also giving service to other people. Other times, something bad happens to you, or in that case, your mind becomes polluted with the lobha or dosa or mana, asa, machariya, and so on. Then on that moment, you cannot continue to follow your work of generosity. Maybe you are temporarily down. So that's why Saddha played a very important role in order to strengthen or in order to develop our mind, our clarity of the mind. So Sadhida Vedam. So in many other sutta, the Buddha also explained that the Saddha is something like what? Saddha is something like a hand. Okay. Suppose there are many things they are giving. So those, if you want some maybe foods and requisites are there, many dishes are there prepared. Okay, anyone who want it, you may take it. Okay, you may take it anyone. any one of these things. So without hand, you cannot pick up, you cannot take, right? So also saddha is a very similar to the hand, our hand. Okay. Without hand, you cannot take anything giving. So also without saddha, we cannot take any dana, sila, bhavana, and so on, any wholesome mental concomitant appear in our mind. So that's why saddha is compared to what our hand, and also saddha bijan dabodi. In the one story, not story, in the Sudanipada, Kasibara Dwaja. So it's called the Bharadwaja. So he is a, how to say, farmer. We can simply say farmer. Farming. Okay, he is a farming, maybe planting the paddy pea and so on, rice, planting the rice. So that's why he is a god Kasi Bharadwaja. In the Buddha, during the Buddha's time, maybe there are many Bharadwajas are there. The Agiwasa Bharadwaja and so on, many ways. That's why it has to specify with their work, with their job. So yeah, that is Sudha Nibbada. Kasi Bharadwaja was there. Then the Buddha visited to him. So he asked the Buddha, okay. When he see the Buddha, he think, Buddha want to get some rice from him. And also he was maybe plowing, maybe preparing the field for the plantation or for the rice plantation. So that's why he said, oh, if you want to eat, please, how to say, do as a farmer. So you have to plow the field, and also you have to prepare the field and so on. The other day the Buddha said, oh, I'm also a farmer. The Buddha said, I'm also a farmer. Then the Brahmin Kasi Bharadwaja asked, where is you are plowing? Okay. I don't see, even though you admit you are a farmer, I don't see a cow, cattle, and also plowing, stick, okay, a driving stick also, I don't see anything at all. Then other than the Buddha say, what? I have a saddha bija. Okay, bija is a seed of a what? Something like a very right, seed of the paddy pea, seed of the rice. Okay, so also I have a seed of a saddha. Saddha is similar to the seed. Even though you may possess maybe a large area of a field, paddy field, plowing field, and so on, if you don't have any seed to be grown, then there will be useless. That land will be very useless, of no use. So that's why the Buddha says, Saddha Bija, I have a Saddha Bija. So in many ways, the Buddha explained about the importance of the Saddha. Okay? So that's why because why? Because it can clarify the mind. Clarification, it can make clarity of the mind. Pasadana rasa, the function of the saddha is what? Pasadana. So check every day whether our mind is strong enough, our mind is clear enough or not, or every moment. So if we found that our mind is not clear enough, then has to, okay? So how to do? Sadhya Vatu Badatana, okay? We have to find out. We have to find what is trustworthy, okay? Sadhya, okay? Do we trust it? Vatu means the base. The base is the base to be trusted. We have to find it out. So in the Buddhism, we understand that the Buddha is the most trustworthy person. Okay, The Dhamma is the most reliable teaching, okay, the most applicable teaching in our life, and also the Sangha is the highest, how to say, feed for sowing the seed of a merit, something like that. So we have to we have to base our mind on these objects, okay? Sadhya Vatu Badadhana, right? So, and also, I think we already talked about something about the Saddha, how to develop the Saddha in some other cases. So, one of the very important point is what? If we associate with those who has a no Saddha, okay, no faith, then that's also a big problem for us, okay? So our faith will be declined by association with him or with her, because all the time what he talk, what he think, what he discuss is about the to reduce our saddha level. Okay, so that's why we have to dissociate. We have to keep ourselves away from that kind of a person. So if we feel that our faith is fragile, someone Buddha faith is fragile, right? It's easy to be broken. For the uh, Ariya faith is honestly very, very strong. Strong. It cannot be destroyed by anyone, anything. That's why one of the very good word for those who are established in the Sodabadi Mega is called what? Sadheya Vajasa. Okay? Sadheya Vajasa. So for the lady Visakha, so in the monastery training rules regarding the or related to the lady Visakha, then there the word mentioned is Sadheya Vajasa, one who possesses with the trustworthy words. Okay, Sadheya Vajasa. Because she is already established in the Sodapati Mega, so her faith is strong enough. And also, for those who have established faith in the Triple Gem, then they will never daily lie. So that's why. So we have to associate with those who are faithful persons, okay, who have, and also we have to discuss about the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. We have to read about the biography of the Buddha, and also biography of the encouraging or inspirational biographies of the persons. So that make our mind stronger. Okay, so that's why Sadhya Vatu Padadhana. And then what? Another Padadhana is what? Sodapati Yanga Padadhana. Okay, Sodapati Yanga Padadhana. Sodapatiya Anga. Okay, Sodapati Anga. So Paul, I think you all remember about this. Sodapati Anga Padadhana. There are 4 petals to become uh, 4 petals for becoming what? Sodapana. What is? Sadam Saburi Subhanesaya, right? Saburi Subhasevana. Okay. To associate with the wise. That's very important. To associate with the noble person. And also Sadhamma Sawana, to listen the Dhamma, noble Dhamma. Not the real talk. Not the talk, not the simple talk, but the no Sad Dhamma, noble Dhamma. Okay. And then Yoniso Manasikara, paying wise attention. And then Dhammanu Dhamma Patipati. So application of the Dhamma, you have a land. Okay. So these are the 4 forefathers of the Sodapati. So Saddha is one who possesses this kind of these forefathers of the Sodapati Mega. Okay, Sodapati to become a Sodapana. Then he or she is sure to have a strong faith. Okay, that's why here in the commentary it is giving that another Padatthana, proximate cause is a Sodapati Yenga Padatthana. So, and then what? If you see Lakkhana, okay, this is function. Function is a Pasadana function to clarify the mind, to strengthen the clarity of the mind within ourselves, and also it should be based on the what? If we found our mind is polluted, then we have to strengthen by what the basic on the Sadhya Vatu, or through the establishment of the Sodapati Fadas, that is associated with the wise, to listen the Dhamma, and also to pay wise attention, Yonisamnasikara, and then what? Dhammanu Dhammapatipatti, practice accordingly. Then our mind will be clearer. Then Saddha function will be more obvious. The function of a Saddha will be very more obvious. Then what happened? Then when Saddha is present in our mind, how can we recognize? Okay, how can we recognize that here Pachupathana is there? It appears within ourselves as Akalusiya. Pachupathana. Akalusiya. Akalusiya. How to translate? Okay. Akalusiya Pachupathana. Akalusiya Pachupathana. And undisturbed. Okay. Undisturbed. So maybe undistracted, not distracted. The mind become not distracted. Nowadays we have many distractions, right? Maybe we use Facebook or Twitter or many other things, and so on. And also maybe every day, because nowadays virus COVID-19 is very easy to spread. That's why we are how to say, every day we have to be cautious. So that's why our mind became easily what? Distracted. Our mind become easily distracted. Okay. So when Saddha is established, or Saddha is there within ourselves, then we can recognize that, oh, there is Saddha. How? Because our mind become not distracted. Agalusiya Pachupathana, like a what? In this commentary, commentator gave a very special example of the what? Money. Money is a what? Money is a ruby, right? Ruby, or the universal monarch. Because this is a big problem. Universal monarch is nowadays no more. And also, ruby also such a we have never seen. If we put such a kind of a ruby or the universal monarch into the water, even maybe very, very polluted and dirty water, will be cleansed, become, how to say, ready for the drinking, okay? Not just for the using water for use, but water for the drinking, it became like a water purifier. Nowadays we have, how to say, uh, water purifiers are there. So something like that. Saddha purifying the mind. So in the commentary, simile is giving that. So one day the king, the universal monarch, and his followers are going with the many cars nowadays, with the many cars. Okay, maybe they drive through. They ride through the, how to say, maybe creek or maybe stream, a little bit stream. Stream is there, water stream. And then after that, the king feel thirsty. I want to drink water. So, but nearby there is no other place apart from this stream. So the ministers has to go there and then fetch water. And then when they brought the water to the presence of the king, universal monarch, the universal monarch has to put the ruby on that pot of water or cup of water. So at that time, all the dust going away, going inside, and also all the mass or whatever impure things go down, sink down, and then the water became gradually water became what ready for the drinking. It became a pasana aja. It means clear. So also akalusiya bachupatthana means like that. Our mind became very clear. So we can see our mind is not distracted from anything, not distracted by the lova, dosa, moha, or mana. Sometimes, even though we seem to have no lova, no dosa, but other times some very subtle nature of the mind is there. Maybe want to compete with the another. Maybe, okay, I will do better offering than him or her, and so on. This is also kind of mana, okay? Mana comparison is there. So in this way, agalusia. So if we have a sada, we can see our mind, okay, as very clear, undisturbed, undistracted, and also another way commentator explain is that adhimodi pachupadana, okay, adhimodi. Adhimodi is something like a very close word is adhimauka, right? Adhimauka, you know that adhimauka is a decision. Why we can make a decision? So there are two kinds of adhimauka, okay? Sada adhimauka is, so this is about the decision through the what? Through the faith. Another adhimauka is Yewa Banaka adhimauka among the mental universal Pagainaga, common mental concomitants. There is also adhimauka. So that adhimauka is Yewa Banaka adhimauka. That includes among the Yewa Banaka Dhamma. But here is because of faith you can decide. Because of faith in the triple gem, you can decide that oh, this is I will do dana, I will observe this precept. Because if you don't believe in the Buddha, suppose if you fail to believe in the Buddha, you will not be ready to follow his advice to observe the precepts. Okay, to practice a meditation. Okay. So why? Because nowadays you observe precept and you do dana, charity, you practice meditation, cultivate the loving kindness towards all beings. Why? Because you understand the Buddha's teaching, and also you believe in it, and also you believe even the Buddha who preached that Dhamma, who showed that way. So because of your belief in the Buddha Dhamma and Sangha, or confidence in the Buddha Dhamma triple gem, you can easily decide that I will do dana, I will do sila, I will practice meditation, I will offer my service to the other senior citizens and so on. So that's kind of a decision making, okay? Decision making and doing good things appear in your mind. Okay, so then you can decide, oh, Saddha is strong enough. Okay, my Saddha is strong enough. Then another explanation, right? Uh, function is that the Bekandana rasa, the function. So is also another way of explanation about the Saddha. And in the commentary, it is given that what is like a soldier, very brave leader of the army, okay, leader of the army. So when the people are frightening to cross over the river, because in that river there is a crocodile. Okay, there may be crocodiles. They are very cruel. Whoever pass by, whoever cross over this river, that crocodile catch and eat. So people from the whole side of the shore are afraid to cross over the river. Nowadays it's easy. Okay, we can make a bridge. With a bridge, we can safely cross the river. But in the ancient time, there may be not much advance in order to make a bridge. That's why they have to rely on the very brave warrior. Okay, very brave warrior. So, as a brave warrior, okay, don't be afraid of that. Please just follow after, just follow me. And then he go down to the river, and then what? He lead the people. At the same time, whenever the crocodiles are coming, then he trying to attack, and then he trying to protect the people, attack the crocodile in this way. He lead many people to the safety land, to the safe land. So also with the Sada, we become a very brave to do good things, and also uh, with the what happened, many other good concomitants follow. Okay, and then maybe when we observe more precepts, then and also when we do dana, then many with the past Kusala Jeta, the other mental concomitants also arise. Okay, so in our mind. So in that case, Sada is like a Sada function or play the role as a very brave warrior in order to attack the unwholesome things as well as in order to protect wholesome dhammas. Wholesome dhammas. Okay, so that's in this way, Bhakandana Rasa is explained in the commentary. Here are many lakkhana, sampasadana lakkhana. So it has in the nature or characteristic of clarifying the mind. Sambakhandana, yeah, Bakhandana, it means it brave enough uh, to cross the line. Okay, maybe if you cross this line, you will be uh, maybe you will be attacked. Okay, I with the sada, I can cross the line. Okay, I'm able to cross the line as well as I'm able to break the line, and then I can what destroy the enemy and also lead my companions to the safety land. So that is Sambakhandana Lakkhana. And then Sadhana means how to say Sadhana. You be believing, okay, believing in the triple gem or trust in the triple gem. So, and then Okapana is something like it. Okapana Adimoka is a decision making, okay, because of the faith and the triple gem, you can easily decide to do dana, sila, and so on. So in this way, Sadha is very important in our life. So with the Sada, we can start the journey of Vedana, Sila, Bhavana, and so up to the attainment of a Nibbana. So Sada and then Sada, the Sadindriya, I think it's enough for the Sada. Viriya, Viriya also very important uh, faculty. So and also it plays a head of it. How to say? When it is a leader, it plays the it plays the head of it. Energy, maybe like something like a ministry of minister for energy. Okay, Viriya is Upadhamana. So Vidasa Bhava, Vidana Bhava, and so Vidana Gamma, and so on. Upadhamana Lakana, Pagahana Lakana, or Usaha Lakana. So that the characteristic of the Viriya. Upadhamana Lakana, it support. Okay, Upadhamana means support. It's other mental concomitant. Sometimes maybe our mentalities are there. Our mentalities are weak. Okay, something like a weak, yeah, weak people. So if we are weak, then if we are physically weak, okay, other than what we will be, it is a danger for us to be attacked by the other virus, right? That's why nowadays, in order to be safe from the COVID-19, uh, medical officers and the government encourages the people, what, please trying to build up, trying to strengthen your immune system, okay? You try to eat enough and not sleep enough in order to have a resistant power, okay? Resistant power. So otherwise, virus will come and attack easily, uh, come and attack. So also, Viriya is there. Uh, Establishment of with the help of the Viriya, we can strengthen what happened. We can strengthen our uh, resistant power, our immune system, do the what, do the unwholesome mentalities. So all that unwholesome mentalities may be compared as a virus. Okay, we can compare as a virus, destructive virus, virus to the mind. So if our good mentalities are weak, with the help of the Viriya, we can strengthen. Maybe like a vitamin we take, and so on. So Upadhamana Lakkhana is like that. We effort, Viriya has such a characteristic. And also Bhagahana. Bhagahana means what? Bhagahana means raise up. Okay. So Upadhamana, when you are weak, it will support. Okay. Bhagahana, when you are high, okay, when you are strong, it will make you higher. Okay. So sometimes maybe you are down. Okay. Other than you need a support from the effort. So when you are down, uh, effort makes you up. Okay, Viriya makes you up. When you are depressed, effort makes you, how to say, uh, dispel your stress or whatever. So that's a bhagana. Okay, when you are down, it will raise you up. When you are very very weak, then it will support to make you stronger. If you are already stronger, then it will make you even stronger than ever before. So that's a viriya. Okay. So without viriya, we cannot achieve anything, right? And also the last one is usaha. Usahana lakana. Usahana lakana is also very important. Usahana means what? Where? Yeah, usaha. Osana Lakana, it means to be patient, okay? This is also very important. Also, some people think that, okay, if we only when we are attacking other, okay, we are making effort, there is a viriya, the function of a viriya, the characteristic of a viriya is there. But another side of a viriya is that resistant, okay, resisting, usaha, being patient, to be patient, whatever you encounter. Maybe in the life we may encounter many undesirable things. Every day, the fate will not be in the favorable condition. Every condition is not may not be our like, okay, may not be supportive for us. Maybe sometimes the life treat us very badly, right? Very bad condition we encounter. So in that case, with the help of the viriya, if viriya is there, what do? We try to be patient, okay? We try to be patient to the very bad condition, very undesirable condition. This patient is also a kind of a characteristic of what? Viriya, okay? Without viriya, we cannot be patient. Resistant power may not be there. So that's why with the characteristic of viriya, we can understand that viriya not only lift us, okay, lift us up, but also it resists, okay. Whenever undesirable or unfavorable conditions are there, it resists. So that's a characteristic. And then function is a sahajadanam upadhamana. Not only some people, maybe they are strong enough, they themselves are strong, but they cannot make other people strong. But with effort, viriya is not like this. Viriya itself is strong, and also it makes other mental concomitants stronger. Okay, so that is the function of sahaj viriya. And then asansidana bhava pachupadana. Asansidana bhava. Asansidana is what? Never reluctant. Okay, asansidana. So people, without effort, they are hesitate to do this or that. They feel reluctant to perform good things. So, but with the effort is there, with the effort, when the effort is rightly guided by the wisdom, we never hesitate or reluctant. We never become reluctant to do good things. Okay.
Sayadaw.
Yes.
Sayadaw, I'm sorry. May I ask you again? Sayadaw mentioned the word usaha. Usaha means resistant or persistent.
Persist.
Yes.
But,
Okay, persistent, right? Because I heard
but
Sayadaw say resistant. Thank you.
persist also okay, useful. Maybe yeah, we can sometimes use
Persist.
we use persistent effort. Okay,
Yes.
we make a
Thank you.
persistent effort,
Thank you,
but
sir.
yeah, persist also even when you interpret as a persist, there is a candy nature of a candy is there, right? So the point English word maybe like this, but the point I would like to emphasize is that. Uh, to be patient, right? Uh, to bear, okay? To bear even the undesirable conditions there, we have to be, how to say, uh, be able to bear the condition we are facing. So some people, when they encounter something, the psychology is that how to say, they fight or flight, okay? They fight back or flight. So when they encounter with something, some people, they run away. That's called flight. So with the effort, they don't, when we are with the effort, we never try to run away. Okay, the flight is not the mode or the viriya. So other than what we bear the condition. Okay. So that's a good word. Yeah, I remember now. Persistent effort, we use it, but I have to check it. Maybe persist or resist. Which one is more appropriate? So applicable. Yeah. And then asansidana is here. We are talking about the Pachupatthana asansidana. So never reluctant. Okay. To do good things, to do dana, sila, and then practice meditation. To give a happy hand to do those who are in need and so on. So that is asansidana bhava pachupatthana. So we can see ourselves, okay? It will appear in our mind, okay? If we have a viriya, we see that we are very brave to do this or that. In the samvega vatu padatthana, samvega vatu is how many? Samvega vatu, there are 8 kinds of samvega means frightening. How to say? In Bali, sense of urgency, okay? Sense of urgency. So we feel that, okay, we need to do something in urgent manner, okay? That is called samvega. Now, this is not the what? Fear, okay? But it is a sahodappa jnana, is a called. Samvega is a sahodappa jnana, wisdom. Uh, so wisdom, seeing things as they really are, and then because of wisdom, it happens, okay, we need to do in the urgent manner, okay? So samvega vatu, there are 8 kinds of samvega vatus. There, one thing is what? Jadi. So we have to pay attention to the jadi, okay? Rebirth. Jara, old age, jadi, sickness, and then marana, death, and also apaya wopu condition, wopu states, okay? We have to understand these things, and also we have to reflect. So we are bound to be born, we are bound to be old age, we are bound to be sick, and also we are bound to die. And also we are liable to be born in a woeful state. Okay, if we fail to keep ourselves upright, and also we have to pay to attain until or unless we attain the Sodapati Magga, okay, our destiny is not yet sure, right? So because near that moment, at the moment of a death, we may take an improper object, maybe and also we respond with the dosa, and then there we are liable to be reborn in the hell existence and so on. So that's why we have to pay attention to the abhaya, and also uh, dukkha, previous dukkha or future dukkha. And also we have to pay attention, how to say, suffering in this in order to survive. What do? We have to earn money, right? We have to make our livelihood. So we have to maybe people in a different ways, they try to make their livelihood, and also earn money, and then to get another whatever we get, we have to save, and we have to keep in a safe place, and also we have to worry and so on. In this way, there are 8 samvega vatus are there. We have to pay attention, and also we have to reflect. So the more we have a sense of urgency, then the more we will make an effort. Otherwise, without the sense of urgency, okay, maybe later, tomorrow I can do it, or maybe after tomorrow, or I still have a time, next year I will do it. So in this way, we will postpone our duties and functions and so on. Then we will not make an effort. So also another, that's the Samvega Vatu is a very important cause, cosmic cause for the Viriya to rise. And also another thing is Viriya Ramba Vatu. Viriya Ramba Vatu Badadhana. So I think in the Anguttara Nikaya, Atthaka Nipada, there is a one Sutta, Kusita Ramba Vatu Sutta. So there is a Kusita Vatu and Aramba Vatus are giving there. 8 kinds of Viriya Aramba Vatus are there. So this is very, we can easily recognize that the karma. So suppose I have to do something. Suppose actually as a monks or nuns or Buddhist people, we have to practice as much as possible when we only when we are in the dispensations of the Buddha. But we think that, oh, I have something to do. Maybe later I will do. Or sometimes you carry out your function, your duty, another duty. Then after other time also, okay, I have done something, so I will take a relax to make an effort. So we should not be like this. Okay, in the Buddhist cycle, as a Buddhist man or nuns, we have to do what? Okay, I have something to do, but more urgent to do is to practice the teachings of the Buddha. Okay, so that's and also I have something I have done that should be done. Maybe cooked. For example, for the food you have to cook. You have cooked now. Okay, cooking is over. I will take a nap. Something like that. It should not be like this. Okay, we are about to. All the time we have to encourage that the Buddhist dispensation of the Buddha is very, very, very rare to encounter, to be in the dispensation of the Buddha. So while we are having good chance, we have to make an effort. So in this way, regarding the karma they are due, regarding the journey, regarding the traveling, also there will be 2 things, and also regarding the what? Regarding the food. For example, you go for alms. Nowadays we cannot go for alms. We cannot go for alms. So during the Buddha time, you go for alms, you don't get anything at all. So may other time also, you have to be, how to say, optimism should be there. Okay, I don't get anything. So my body, physical body is lighter. Okay, it is more adaptable to practice meditation. Okay, you can practice. In this way you can practice, make an effort. And also sometimes you got plenty of food and requisites and so on. So in that case also, okay, today I got enough food. I'm strong enough. Okay, it is adaptable, very ready to practice a meditation. In this way also you can make an effort with the optimism. So sometimes you may think, I eat today, I have enough food, I eat well, and okay, I will sleep without practicing meditation. Should not be like this. So also regarding the avada, sickness, they are also do aramba, we have to make. One thing is, suppose sometimes you get coffee, I got the coffee, I got the sore throat, okay, I got the neck pain or back pain. So not serious. So for some people, if we have such a kind of a light of mind illness, okay, I have to take a rest and so on. But for those who are living in the Buddha dispensation, we have to make our effort. Okay, now the disease, this disease or illness is there, even though it is light. I'm not sure. It may increase, maybe afternoon, it may increase. It may become serious. So that's why before afternoon, or before it gets serious, I have to practice the meditation. Okay, I have to practice in the Buddha. So in this way, we have to make effort. So someday, how to say, you recover from the illness. Other that you feel very relaxed. Okay, you something like you enjoy the freedom. Okay, so other that you may forget to do good things, but for the Buddhist masters and so they should not be like this. Okay, I just recover. I'm lucky enough to recover from this kind of a disease. So I'm not sure in future, maybe 1 year later, it may appear again. It may be this disease may visit again. I'm not sure. That's why I'm having a time. I should practice. So in this way, we can make an effort. Okay, this kind of things are Viriyaramba Vatu. Okay, regarding the job, too, regarding the journey, too, and also regarding the food. There are two things, and also regarding the sickness or illness, there are two. In this way, we can have 8 kinds of Viriyaramba Vatu, and also in the Anguttara Nikaya, Attaka Nibbāda Kusita Ramba Vatu, you can visit. You can look at there. So in this way, this is about the effort. So without effort, nothing can be accomplished, right? Without the effort, nothing can be accomplished in life. Whatever accomplishment you desire for in this life, without effort, nothing will be possible. So that's why effort is should be cultivated. So sati, also where sati, samadhi, and then what? Regarding the Sadaindariya, Samadhindariya, Banyindariya, so please, and then Manindariya and Somnasindariya, Jividariya, please try to read ahead. Okay, I think time is over. Oh, sorry, time is 20. So I will see you next week. Please try to read about this. Very interesting. When I'm reading to teach you about this one, it's really impressive to know about this Dhammas and also to understand the function of this Dhamma, characteristics of the Dhamma, and also it will be very helpful for us if we are able to apply this Dhamma in life. So thank you so much for your listening, and then by saying Buddha Sasana. Buddha Sasana Jiran Data Do, Buddha Sasana Jiran Data Do, Buddha Sasana Jiran Data Do.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sayadaw.
Thank you so much, Sayadaw.